Hello, basketball fans, and once again, welcome to the Red Zone here at Hicksville High School as we are getting ready for girls varsity basketball action on a Monday night. The Hilltop Cadets have made the trip to Hicksville to be entertained by the Lady Aces, and we're here to bring you all the varsity action tonight. Hi, everybody. I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television. Chris Warner is with us behind the camera tonight, and alongside to call the play-by-play, Mr. Jim SILER. Boy, Jim, what a lopsided junior varsity game. We're hoping for a better contest here tonight on the varsity level.
Yes, really. It's got to be better. Okay, starting lineup for Hilltop. They start number 2, Alex Horton. She's a sophomore at 5'6". Number 10, Morgan Norden. She's a senior at 5'8". Number 21, Cody Brenner, a junior at 5'5". Number 22, Holly Jeremy, a sophomore at 5'3". And number 33, Leanna Baker, a sophomore at 5'11". So they are young, much like the Aces are. For the Aces, their starting lineup includes number 4, Kennedy Phillips, a junior at 5'6". Number 11, Kennedy Valena. She is a senior at 5'9". Number 12, Isabella Smith, a sophomore at 5'4". And number 15, Molly Krall, a freshman at 5'10". So the freshmen getting their start, and we'll see what comes of everything. The
Kelsey Monroe with the 5th starter.
Oh,
I thought you overlooked one.
Yeah, I said I did.
So yeah, Valena and Norton, the only 2 seniors on the floor tonight.
Yep. The Schrader girl for Hicksville, she sprained a wrist last Friday night, Saturday night, whatever
I think it was in the warm-ups actually too, even just right before while they were warming up near the very start of their warm-ups.
So I was talking to Coach Freeze a little before the games, and he said that she possibly will be back in the lineup Thursday.
All right.
So that would be a big boost for the girls.
Yeah, they will need him against the Golden Bears on Thursday night. So
Hilltop taps the ball, and Kennedy Phillips drives to the hoop is Slattery.
Krall loses it under the bucket and turns it over. So
ball's in the corner to Norden. Back out to Horton. Back to Norden. She drug her pivot foot. Boy, Norden looks like she's taller than 5'8".
Yeah, I wonder if they've got her and the girl in front of her on the roster, Baker, is listed as 5'11". I wonder if they got those transposed.
Yeah. So first one is Molly Krall, gets the bucket. Hilltop having trouble getting across the line. Kennedy Phillips hawking the ball. Norden puts up a runner and hits it from 15. Phillips being pressed.
Yeah, I'm
ball
thinking
down
so.
to Valena.
Because Baker, number 33, is listed as 5'11", and she's about exactly the same height as Norden.
Oh, nice shot. Oh, Kennedy Phillips. Yeah, the 2 Baker girls are both listed at 5'11". They are twins. I just got that from Superintendent Jim Wise.
Okay. Well, yeah, maybe she is down there. So maybe that's just try to fake people out, 5'8", because either that or she's grown her senior year.
Yeah. Got the ball with Hilltop. Ooh, put up a runner, and missed it. And there's a foul on the rebound on number 15.
Krall. Holly Germain got bounced around pretty good while she was making that shot. I don't think Kroll meant to foul her, but just to sort of backed right into her as she was shooting. So we're going to have 2 shots for Germay.
That one's good. Into the game. Eicher.
And Smith will have a seat.
Second one is short. Hilltop chased the rebound down, and they're going to be tied up with Molly Kroll and Germay.
Possession arrow goes to the Lady Cadets. Oh, popped out of there.
With a slap on the.
She got it. You know, she got the whistle the second time.
Yeah. Yeah, she did.
Team foul number 2 for the Aces.
Norden will inbound it for Hilltop. Gets it into Horton. Down low goes to Baker. Norden drives into the lane, puts up a runner. It's no good. Gets her own rebound, and it is good.
Ties us at 5.
Kroll in the corner. Eicher, it's no good. Down the floor all the way.
Ooh.
The layup is missed. That was Cody Brenner. And we get a long pass out of bounds. So it goes back to Hilltop.
Eicher, or excuse me, Smith and Slattery will come into the game for Phillips and Monroe.
Norton to inbound. Norden.
Like the old bomb site.
Yes. Germay went to the wall with it, and
that's going to be.
And she's going to get the foul.
Hilltop fouls on number 22, Holly Germay, her first, team's first.
Team foul number 1. Calling that an offensive foul because they were in possession when she committed it. Ooh.
Pass down underneath Horton, and she missed an easy shot. Valena throws the ball down off the hands of Eicher.
Trying to get out ahead of the Cadets, and
Norden again to inbound it. Gets it into Germay. Horton across to Norden from 3.
Oh!
7 points for Norden, and we've got a timeout called by the Aces.
Josh Reese has been watching intently and taking some notes, and he grabbed the whiteboard right away, so he's going to be drawing something out that he has noticed for his girls. Quick 30-second timeout. Cadets leading 8-5. Early on here, first quarter varsity action. 2 team fouls for the Aces, 1 for the Cadets. First time out of the game, so the Aces will have 4 remaining. Hilltop their full complement of 5. And now that I see them standing next to each other, maybe she is only like 5'9". I don't know, Jim.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
5'9".
Yeah.
She just she looks and she plays taller than she is.
Boy, she does, yeah. Now, I saw these girls play at Stryker, and they got beat over there that night, 41-39, and it was 2 different ball games. The first half, they were not aggressive at all, and then in the second half, they were down by 15 points and fought and clawed and scratched and got all the way back to. They actually took the lead and or tied it up, and then they ended up getting beat by
a bucket.
2 points.
Yeah. Brawl and Slattery trying to work it up the
passing,
floor.
Nice passing. You got to catch the ball,
and Izzy Smith started to break for the hoop a little bit before she had the ball fully under control.
Yep, she did.
Valena cuts off the pass, makes the
Goes
steal.
to the bucket. Fight for the rebound, gets it out. Shot missed by Slattery. The rebound to Norden. Pass down low to Baker, and she missed the shot. Rebound, Slattery. Slattery puts up a shot, and she's going to be fouled.
Hilltop fouls on number 2, Alex Horton, her first, team second at the line.
Horton picks up her first personal, and Avery Slattery at the line for the first time tonight. Gets the first one, nothing but net.
Into the game for the Cadets is number 24, Sarah Martin. Returning for the Aces, number 25, Kelsey Monroe.
Molly Crawl out, Valena out. In comes Monroe and Eicher. And Slattery hits the second one. 8-7. Hilltop with the lead of 1. Norden. Hilltop coach calls a quick timeout.
Norden was in danger of falling over backward for a minute there. She had a lot of pressure from the Aces right in her face. So, quick 30-second timeout on the other side of the ball here. Again, Lady Aces pulling to within a point. Good-looking free throws from Avery Slattery, but the series before that, Jim, was just kind of a heartbreak. It had such a good offensive series, but, I mean, just not able to get any points out of it. And, I mean, they had 2 really good shots at the bucket, and just both of them just a little bit off.
Yeah, well, the one before that was when he came up the floor and Izzy made the move too soon and lost it off her hands. That was a wide open, pretty good layup there. So Norden again to inbound for the Cadets. Gets it in to Barnum. New one on the floor. Barnum, is it Brenner? Brenner. Back to Horton. Horton in the corner. Pass goes across to Brenner. It's up, no good, and we're going to have a push. What was it?
I think that they said the ball grazed part of the superstructure.
Okay.
So
I didn't see anything moving.
I didn't either, but
oh well. Monroe with the ball in the corner. Bounce pass.
He indicated an out of bounds, so either somebody touched the ball out of bounds on the rebound or it hit something up above the backboard.
Yep.
Oop, nice. Oh.
Horton up the floor. Gives it the corner to Baker. Baker across court. Barnum out to Brenner. Brenner to Horton. Barnum with the ball, lob over to Norden, and it goes out of bounds.
Almost saved on the baseline by Izzy Smith, but
that was one of those times maybe it shouldn't have been.
Nope. They were lucky. They were lucky that she did, because there was a lot of red jerseys around where the ball was going to come back into the court.
Right. Horton, the runner, and she's fouled. Going to get 2. 12 white.
That'll be Izzy. So Smith will pick up her first personal and team foul number 3.
Number 5 in the game is Lana Baker, the sister to Leanna. Second free throw is no good, and Phillips comes off with a rebound. Monroe's pass down to Valena, too high again. That's one of the things that girls have trouble with, is they think they have to pass it over the top of everybody when a bounce pass gets by easier. Leanna Baker, it's out to Norden. Oh, nice steal.
From Phillips.
That's quick hands. Crawl with the lay-in.
That's where I like it.
9-8, Aces lead.
And Phillips almost got it again.
If she keeps doing that, she's going to get the foul, too. That's pretty obvious when you're slapping that hard.
Yep.
Lana Baker.
Guarded by Crawl.
To Norden. Down to Leanna Baker. In the corner it is Bauman.
Oh.
Down to Leanna.
Oh, count it. Is that Phillips
11
pick
white.
that up?
Valena.
It's 4 now on the Aces. Minute 18 to go in our opening quarter. 21 and 22 back in. Brenner and Germain.
Norden's coming out. And Horton. Baker's free throw is no good. Rebound pulled down by Crawl. 10-9 Cadets. Slattery drives around, lays it up, and it's good. Ball knocked around. Barnum in the lane. Jeremy pass down low to Brenner. It's off her hand, out of bounds.
So Aces up by 1. Have a chance to pad the lead a little bit here. Hilltop starting to look a little shaky on some of the ball handling the last couple of possessions.
Oh, that's a travel. You can fake one way, but you can't fake 2 ways.
Crawl will come out for Monroe.
Germain gives the ball over to Barnum. Phillips knocks the ball out of bounds.
Been lucky so far. She hasn't been caught hasn't gotten any of the risks to get the reach-in call, so.
Jermay. Slatter, or Iker on her. Lana Baker with the ball along the sideline.
Her sister.
Back inside to her sister, and she's going to be followed by Valena. That's another one.
That'll be 2 on Kennedy.
Hicksville fouls on number 11, Kennedy Valena, her second.
16.4 seconds. Team foul number 5 now for the Aces. Only 2 for the Lady Cadets.
Free throw is missed. Izzy Smith in the game for Valena. Second free throw is good. 3 points for Leanna Baker. 11-11 is the score. And Izzy's going to get fouled. 24, Barnum.
Sarah Barnum. Her first, team's third. At the line, shooting 2, Izzy Smith.
Tied at 11. Izzy has 1 more.
And gets it to fall. Aces take a 1-point lead.
Comes Jermay.
Shot is no good. Pass goes inside, and they passed it too many times. And the ball ends up out of bounds, and that is the end of the first quarter of play, with the Aces leading the Hilltop Cadets 12-11.
Between quarters here, we're going to say a big thank you to our basketball broadcast underwriters making our Aces sports coverage possible here on Hicksville Community Television. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships here in Hicksville, Ohio. Once again, for the entire school year, the Jim Schmidt family of auto dealerships lending us their underwriting support and making it possible for us to bring you coverage of Aces sports action all year long. We've already had football and volleyball, and we've got basketball going right now, and not just at the high school or varsity level, but we cover the junior varsity. We try to get the freshmen in every now and then, and some of the junior high sporting events as well. And again, none of it would be possible without the generous underwriting support from Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. We want to thank them so very much for once again underwriting all of our Aces sports broadcasts here on Hicksville Community Television, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships here in Hicksville, Ohio. I just realized something, Jim. Next year, Sarah Barnum is going to be a senior, and Jama Bailey could be a junior, a sophomore. To get Barnum and Bailey out there.
Oh my goodness!
On the.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
What a combo that would be!
Yeah, really, it'd be a real circus, wouldn't it?
More fun than a barrel of monkeys.
Yeah.
All right, enough foolishness.
Yes,
Let's get back to
okay.
some basketball here.
Oh, we got Kennedy Phillips with the ball to Macy Iker. Slattery has it up at a point,
nice
gets it
pass.
down low to Crawl, and she puts it in.
I think that's half a dozen for Molly now.
Yeah. It was a nice pass from Slattery to her.
Give her the assist. Oh, Bergman Bergman out on the floor for the varsity. Gets the steal and gets it taken away, and she's going to fall out of bounds. Good hustle on Lindsey Bergman's part.
She's a real scrapper.
Whoop. Oh.
Norden from 3. It's no good. Norden gets the rebound.
And they're still fighting for it. And finally, they're going to have a whistle.
We're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
It goes to Hilltop under their bucket.
A lot of aggressiveness on both sides of the ball here early in the second quarter.
Coaches love it. Look at Berge. Double dribble. She got away with it.
Eicher will draw the foul.
Norden will pick it up. No, she won't.
Hilltop fouls on number 2, Alex Horton, her second.
Horton.
At the line shooting 2, number 22, Mason Eicher.
Second one bounces, and falls in.
16-11 now as here comes Smith and Monroe.
And Valena.
And Valena back into the game. Phillips and Slattery.
Horton is down floor.
Oh, almost.
Norden pass inside. Valena gets the loose ball. Gets it over to Molly Crawl. Down to Bergman. Bergman across. Ace is moving quickly. Oh.
Crawl pounding the hardwood. She missed the shot.
Nice. That was some hustling. All of them on the move.
She took it right to Morgan Norden that time, and Norden picks up her first and team foul number 5.
Wow. We missed everything.
Punch that ball. Out of bounds.
And it's going to be out of bounds to the Aces.
Ball.
Oh, nice drive.
She rolls it in.
8 points for Molly. Getting her feet under basketball now. Horton with the ball for Hilltop.
Norden driving the hoop. Nope.
Rebound comes off. Bergman yanks it out of there, and she's going to get fouled. Number 10 with the personal, Norden.
That's 2 on Morgan now. And team foul number 6. So Lady Aces go into the bonus next time they're fouled. 7-point lead. Coach Tony Grime. Prowling up and down the sidelines. These girls psyched up.
Crawl inside to Valena. Valena's shot is no good. Ball out of there. Brought up before by Horton. Jeremy to Horton. Inside to Baker. Off the rim and pulled out of there by Monroe. Nice pass,
Oh,
Valena.
there we go. Give Kennedy the assist on that one.
Yes. Horton in the corner to Brenner. It's off the rim.
Germay catches it on the far side.
Shot from outside by Baker is no good. Monroe to rebound and makes an ill-advised pass. Should have kept dribbling the ball.
You can't make those kinds of assumptions that it's a safe pass on your end of the ball on the court.
Yeah, Bergman's going to get that one.
Hicksville fouls on number 13, Lindsey Bergman. That's her first, team 6.
Bergman gets her first personal. Team foul number 6, so both teams now one away from going into the bonus. Horton will get the first one.
Got both of them. Izzy Smith drives, no good. Rebound, Phillips. Good.
Oh, there we go. Nice touch from Kennedy. Jump ball. Just about halfway through the quarter here, 4:06. The possession arrow gives it back to the Lady Aces.
Hicksville timeout by coach.
So 3:58 to go, and
Timeout, Hicksville, full timeout.
it's going to be a full 1 minute from Coach Josh Freese. Got to be happy with the way the girls are playing, Jim. I mean,
No kidding.
It's like they cranked it up at the end of the first quarter and really went after it, and it's starting to pay some dividends. So it looks like they might be getting to tire the Lady Cadets out maybe just a little bit. But really just good aggressiveness. I mean, taking the ball away, getting the turnovers, and hitting some shots, which is kind of nice,
They're hitting some shots, yeah, that's the good thing.
And so far, they've managed to get Norden to pick up a couple personal fouls, defending against Crawl, and Horton's got a couple of personals on her as well.
And Norton's coming back in the game now, too. They got Leanna Baker and Norden and Barnum. Number 2 is Alex Horton, and number 21 is Cody Brenner.
And it'll be Valena, Monroe, Smith, Phillips, and Eicher on the floor for Hicksville.
Phillips to Monroe off the rim. Chased down by Valena, gets it out to Phillips. 2-pointer, no good. Rebound. That was Izzy Smith with the rebound. It was blocked from behind her.
So Aces maintain possession here.
Monroe, rebound Valena, out to Phillips, across to Smith, no good. Oh, I think Eicher got caught. Got caught with a hand in a cookie jar.
Looks like she was getting ready to go for a piggyback ride or something. And she had the old It was like the football collar to drag him down. We'll go down to the other end to shoot some free throws. And it'll be Cody Brenner at the line. Lana Baker, who went out. She was out in the hallway she's back in after getting looked at by their trainer. She's back on the bench. Looks like she might have taken a shot to the face or the nose or something.
Free throw is no good. Molly Crawl to rebound. Aces up the floor. Phillips across to Slattery, back to Phillips. In the corner to Bergman. No good. Rebound Crawl, and she is fouled. Norden picks up their third one.
It's her third, team 7. At the line shooting 2, number 15, Molly Crawl.
Germain getting ready to check back in for Hilltop. Crawl will shoot 2. Misses the first one. Aces are in the bonus. This is a 2-shot foul, but aces are in the bonus now as well, as that was team foul number 7 for the Lady Cadets.
Free throws make a big difference in a game. Crawl is now 0 for 4.
That might be Valena getting tagged for her third personal foul.
Yep.
And we'll go down to the other end and shoot free throws with Germain at the line. Eicher will come in and Kennedy will sit down, I'm guessing, for the rest of the half. So Holly Germain. Only 1 point so far tonight. Make it 2. She'll get the bonus.
Three points for her. She's 3 out of 4.
Slapped out of bounds by Horton. Stay with the aces. Avery Slattery going to attempt the inbounds.
Bergman gets pushed from behind by Baker.
Leanna Baker.
Hilltop fouls on number 33, Leanna Baker.
That's her first.
At the line shooting 1 bonus, number 13, Lindsey Bergman. Reporting in for the aces, number 12, Izzy Smith.
So Smith at the line. No, excuse me. So Smith checks into the game. It'll be Bergman at the line.
Thousands of free throws.
Yep.
Horton up the floor for Hilltop. Leanna Smith or Baker out to Brenner. And it's going to be a jump ball. Barnum to inbound it. Barnum gets the ball into Horton, and she misses the layup. Izzy Smith with the rebound, gives it to Phillips. Crawl has it into the lane, loses it, and picked up by Barnum. Horton puts up a runner. It's no good, and she's going to be fouled by.
It's going to be Crawl or Bergman?
No,
Crawl?
it's Crawl.
Number 15, Molly Crawl, her second, team's ninth. At the line
It's
shooting two.
number 9 against the Aces now, so next foul will put the Cadets into the double bonus for the remainder of the half. No good.
Number 3, Avery Slattery.
Slattery will check in for Crowell.
Crawl's playing a really nice ball game.
Second one is good for Horton.
That's 3 points for her. 3 out of 6 at the free throw line.
24-16 Aces with a minute 50 to go.
Smith drives to the lane, puts an air ball. Barnum bounce pass to Leanna Baker, and it's off her hands out of bounds.
Aces with the ball back, an 8-point lead. Closing in on halftime.
Barnum, and we're going to have a foul on Eicher.
That'll be double bonus time now. That's number 10. So from here on out, regardless, the Cadets will shoot 2.
Monroe back into the game, and Eicher will sit down.
Macy and Molly Crawl with 2 personal fouls each. And Valena already on the bench with 3.
Second free throw is no good. And we're going to have a foul. Slattery. 13 is Bergman.
Okay.
First second. At the line shooting 2 is number 21, Cody Brenner.
So with Brenner back at the line, shoot 2. Somebody put the lid on the hoop all of a sudden for the Lady Cadets. Not that we're complaining. There we go.
24-17, Aces with a 7-point lead. Avery Slattery, Kennedy Phillips, Slattery from 3.
Go!
Got it. 7 points for Slattery.
Makes it a 10-point game if you go under a minute. And that's going to be Slattery pushing off. That'll be Avery's first.
I think if Slattery had just stood still, she would have got an offensive foul.
And Germay, who's shooting 75% from the free throw line,
gets another
will
chance.
get 2.
Now she's at 80. And 83 and a third. 27-19 Aces. Phillips pass into Bergman. Loose on the floor, picked up by Barnum to Germay. Back to Barnum, down low to Baker. Does not seem to know the location of the rim.
Yep.
Phillips to Monroe. Oh,
Oh.
bad pass.
Oh.
Germain got the rebound. Shot put up by Brenner. Kick it out. Horton, nothing. My golly.
Oh, my goodness.
How many shots you going to get? 1.7.
1.7 seconds left. Are the Aces? I'd be tempted just to inbound it and bounce a couple times. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
Just
I wouldn't even attempt to make a throw. That's enough.
Yep, and just take your time and let the half end.
Yes, because you're leading.
So we've played 16 minutes of varsity basketball here at the Red Zone tonight, and we've arrived at halftime with the Aces leading the Cadets 27-19. We're going to take a break, but we invite you to stay tuned. Jim and I will be back. We'll have all the exciting second half play-by-play coming your way right here on HIX-TV.
We're back here for the second half of this game here. The Aces on top of the Hilltop Cadets at the half, 27-19. Scoring for Hilltop, Alex Horton has 3. Megan Norden has 7. 1 for Cody Brenner and 5 for Holly Germain and 3 for Leanna Baker for their total of 19 for Hicksville. Avery Slattery has 7. We have Kennedy Phillips with 5, Izzy Smith 1, Lindsay Bergman 4, 2 for Macy Eicher, and 8 points total for Molly Krall, who's playing a really nice ball game for the Aces, total of 27. And we are ready to go for the third quarter.
Yes, indeed. Krall leading all scorers in the first half.
And they're playing without Kinsey Schrader.
Yep.
And Kinsey, I talked to Coach before the game tonight, and he said it's possible that she may be back Thursday. So that would be a boost for the Aces.
The Bryan Golden Bears visiting Thursday night.
Molly Krall drives to the hoop, and her shot is blocked.
Germain with a nice feed. Ooh.
Down, and Norton's shot was blocked, and Germain's on the floor with Valena.
It'll wind up being a jump ball. And that should go to the, to the Lady Cadets.
Brenner with the ball.
Norden back into the game, playing with 3 personal fouls.
Germain chasing the ball down. Valena knocks the pass down. Brenner gets it back. Cross court to Germain and bounces it off of Krall's leg.
And out of bounds.
Norden to inbound. Germain in the corner brings it out on the wing, comes to the middle, cross court to Horton, and the ball is loose, and it's.
That should go to the Aces.
Yes. Brenner and Monroe tied it up.
So we got Monroe, Valena, Krall, Slattery, and Monroe. Phillips on the floor for the Aces.
Krall, Slattery, Krall from 12. It's short. Saved by Phillips, but right to Norden. Horton throws up a runner, and she's fouled.
It's going to be Avery Slattery picking up her second personal. And that'll be team foul number 1 for this second half.
In and out with the first one.
So they stay cold from the free throw line.
Second one is in and out again. Rebound by Baker, and Bolena yanks it out of there. And
Slattery loses
it off her hand, out of bounds.
Going a little too fast.
Crawl on the inbound pass. Yep, we're going to have a block on Slattery.
That'll be 3 on Slattery as Avery picks up 2 quick personal fouls. Team foul number 2, and Slattery's going to come out, Eicher in. And they'll also take out Monroe for Izzy Smith.
Jermay with the ball. To Baker. To Brenner. To Norden. Jermay kicks it back out to Horton. Jermay to Horton baseline. Nobody's there to rebound except Kennedy Phillips. Bolena. Run a little wheel.
Yep, set the offense and let a little air out here. Got to be careful though. They want to.
Nice move, Lena. You should have turned it down lower.
Yeah.
Crawl cuts her off. Jermay down low with a pass
All
to
alone.
Brenner. It's good. (27-21).
First points of the second half scored right there. Cuts the lead to half a dozen.
Oh, Crawl gets didn't get it
boy.
up there. Had the deflected pass into her hands. Horton with a shot from the outside.
And we'll have another scrum on the floor. I'm seeing a lot of those tussles tonight.
Going to go to Hilltop.
Bolena will step out, and Lindsey Bergman will come in, and also Norden coming out of the game to be replaced by Sarah Barnum.
Oh. Horton with the runner. It's good. 5 for her. Bergman on the floor. Izzy drives down inside. Shot is short. Off of Hilltop, out of bounds. To the Aces. It's 27-23. Norden coming back in the game.
She's going to spell Horton, let her catch her breath a little bit.
Avery,
Nice.
2 inches to the left. Got to travel.
The Aces will get the ball right back. I'm going to credit both teams, though. The number of times they've been down on the floor, Jim, that's only the first time that they've got a travel call on either side of the ball. They've both been doing a good job of
loose ball control.
And there'll be another jump ball.
I tell you one thing, Bergman is strong because she doesn't let go.
Yep, she had to.
She's taken a couple of them away from girls.
She and Baker almost like in an arm lock.
Yeah.
Around that basketball. Kicked out of bounds by Germain.
Coming around in the corner to Slattery. Cross to Crawl. Crawl puts up a jumper.
A little bit short again. Another jump ball.
Going Hilltop's direction this time.
Not surprising, Eicher right in the midst of that. She's not shy about going after the basketball.
Hilltop slowing it down now. Norton down low. Shot is partially blocked. And Slattery comes out with a rebound. Crawl. Crawl inside. Valena hard to the bucket, and she's fouled.
Draw the foul.
.33 with the personal. Baker's
second. And that's only the first team foul for the Cadets in this second half.
Valena's first point of the night. Got them both. 29-23, aces.
Ooh. Manages to keep it on this half of the court.
Norton from 15, no good. Rebound.
Oh! Eicher throwing the elbows around to clear.
Yeah,
and
they're going to call a foul on Eicher.
Hit Ike, and Eicher's elbow making contact with Alex Horton.
Intentional foul.
So Eicher will pick up her third.
And they'll get the ball back, too.
So it'll be 2 shots and the ball. And Horton not able to capitalize. One more. Got that one.
Now they have the ball back.
And they'll bring Eicher out of the game for at least a little bit. All alone. Phillips with the good eye, feeding it down low to Bergman for the easy bucket.
Got a blocking foul on Nort.
That'll be her fourth.
Top fouls on number 10, Morgan Norton. That's her fourth.
That'll be team foul number 2. And Norton may need to sit down for a while.
Yep, Leanna Baker coming in.
She knows it. Norton just smiles. She knows that he's going to be sitting on the bench for a bit. Minute 30 to go here in quarter number 3.
Jeremy. Inside to Horton. Horton no good.
Put
Horton
back.
rebound by her own. And Valena comes out with a loose ball. Oh, God, she pushed her in the back.
And they have a whistle underneath.
Horton pushed Valena. Baker picks up her third. Team foul number 3. Valena will come out. Crawl with it. One minute left here in the third quarter. 31-24.
Ball stays with the Lady Aces.
Phillips.
Quickly in, shot up, no good. Crawl
Crawl with a
grabs.
rebound.
Smith tries to put it up. Call it a jump ball.
Aces ball.
35.2 seconds left in the quarter.
Barnum's going to pick up the foul.
Top fouls on number 24, Sarah Barnum. Her second, team's fifth.
It's team foul number 5, or team foul number 4. Yep, team foul number 4.
Crawl with a pair.
Aces up by 7. Ooh.
Molly.
A lot of her shots
0
have
for
been
5.
just a little bit, she's just about 3 inches short on a lot of her
All she
shots
needs
tonight.
to do is move a little bit to her left.
Yeah. Misses that one too.
It's just like bowling. You know, swing it, move it.
There's going to be a foul. Blocking foul on Molly Crawl.
Personal fouls on number 15, Molly Crawl.
That'll be Molly's third. And team foul number 4. Out of bounds to the Cadets with 12.5 seconds to go. Up and no good.
Horton shot, nothing. Phillips up the floor.
Don't have a lot of time.
And time was used up. And at the end of the third quarter of play, it's Aces 31 and Cadets 24.
We'll get ready for the final quarter here tonight, and as we do, we want to say thank you once again to the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick and Jim Schmidt Ford underwriting our Lady Aces basketball coverage here on Hicksville Community Television. Thanks to their generous support, we have not only the varsity action for you here on HIX-TV, but JV as well. I don't know if they're going to have any freshman games coming up after the first of the year on the girls' side or not. They did last year. They were able to do that a few times. And if they do, we'll see if we can get those in for you as well as junior high action. So we want to say a big thank you and hope that you will do the same. And remember, getting ready for the winter driving season, and they've got great service departments at both Jim Schmidt Chevy Buick and Jim Schmidt Ford. They can get you all set up and ready to go for the cold driving months ahead. So again, our thanks to our Lady Aces basketball underwriters for the 2019-20 season, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, the Jim Schmidt Truck Lot, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. So here we go, Jim.
Yes.
This may be one of those games where
Here we go.
it takes a while to get those last few seconds ticked off.
Yes, it does. Pass
Down low,
inside,
nice.
Gordon.
That's her first points of the second half.
Gives her 9.
Ooh.
Crawl with a rebound. Gives it to Phillips. Missed
Too
big
much.
time.
And that'll be a foul.
Crawl goes back to the line. If you want to foul somebody on the Hicksville team, she's the one.
33, that'll be 4 on Leanna Baker.
Yep.
Crawl. See if she's going to make any adjustment to her shot here.
Nope.
Into the game with the cadets, number 21, Cody Brown.
Brenner into the game for Leanna Baker.
There we go.
1 for 8.
It's going to be another one on
Slattery.
Slattery. And that'll be her fourth. So Avery Slattery, first ace to rack up 4 personal fouls tonight. She'll have a seat for a bit. Of course, Valena, Crawl, and Eicher all have 3 each. Bounce pass, shot up. 2
Horton.
shots. And that'll be on number 12.
Izzy.
So Isabel Smith can afford to commit a foul or two. 32-26, 16 fouls now for the Aces. Valena getting ready to check back in. And Maddox going to check in for Hilltop. We saw Americas in the JV game. She put in 12 points in that contest.
In 1 half.
Yep. Skies that one. Ball still loose on the floor, and everybody's going for it. Jump ball. That should be the Aces. Put back by Eicher.
Oh. Now we're getting the lid. Crawl in the lane, nothing.
It's her own rebound. Or she tried to. That'll be a Cadets ball.
Yep. Monroe into the game for Kennedy Phillips. Phillips playing a hustling ball game tonight.
Needs to catch her breath a little bit, I think.
Yep. 32-27 score.
Yeah, almost. Izzy Smith almost with the steal.
Horton into the lane, runner off the front of the rim.
Smith quickly grabbing the board, and just like that, we're going to go down the floor.
Crawl to Eicher. Eicher in the lane.
Out of bounds. Last touched by the Cadets. As it's starting to get kind of scrappy down there on the floor. Nothing on the shot from Crawl after the
Getting
inbounds.
scrappy.
Scrappy-er.
Yeah. Another one on Izzy.
It'll be 3. And that's number 7. So now the Cadets are in the bonus, and
now
they've got a chance to start working their way back into the game.
Yep, they're going to start capitalizing.
So if they can hit their free throws, could make a difference. Barnum, first shot, no good. Monroe, too much on it.
They must think that she's going to shoot or make them from over there. Keep giving her the ball in the corner.
She's
got to get a little closer to the rim than that.
So she's usually either too short or too long. Hasn't quite got the range. Down low, over to Janae. Nope, Janae can't get it to drop. Put back, and there you go.
Her first 2 points of the night.
That closes it to 3. Timeout, Josh
Aces
Freese.
timeout. 32-29. The Aces leading by 3 at 5:20 remaining in the ball game.
As they've seen what was a pretty comfortable lead get whittled away at slowly but surely. And
yes. Well, last in the third quarter, we got outscored 5-4.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not devastating, but
yeah, like I said, Bergman had the only bucket in the entire third quarter for the Lady Aces, and aside from that, it was free throws.
yeah.
So, and then they, like I said, they put in, I see like 10 points. So, yep, 10 points in the third quarter or thereabouts. So, yeah, just not good. The Aces picking an inopportune time to go kind of cold from the field.
Yes, really.
And again, with the Cadets have committed 5 team fouls, but they still have a foul to give before they send the Lady Aces to the line. And you could conceivably, I mean, there could be a lot of shots that could be made before that happens.
Yes.
But it'll be Valena to inbounds, side court. And just barely, Eicher's shot no good, but she'll dribble it on the baseline, out of bounds to the Cadets. So here comes Hilltop with a chance to draw within 1 or maybe even tie the game.
Horton just throw the ball up.
What was it you were saying earlier, Jim, about the Lady Cadets battling back from a 15-point deficit and just refusing to give up?
Yeah, that's what they did at Stryker. They just didn't quit.
Slattery getting ready to check back in. She will come in for Smith. So Bergman, Slattery, Phillips back out on the floor, Valena, and Kroll. Molly Kroll, coast to coast.
Gives her 11. It's about her best game of the year.
Smith will come right back in. Slattery will come out. I'm guessing Josh Freese had something he wanted to talk with her about for
a
few minutes.
30-second timeout called by the Cadets.
Yeah, that'll be their second. They'll have 3 remaining for the rest of the game. The Aces have 2 left on their side of the ledger. As again, it's a 5-point contest, 34-29. As the scrappy Lady Cadets of Hilltop have just not let it go, and they have battled their way back into contention, made this kind of a competitive game. So it is anybody's ball game at this point, with just a 5-point deficit and not even halfway through the 4th quarter yet. So final seconds tick off. Cadets come back out onto the floor. Aces break huddle. Here we go.
That's a double dribble.
Yeah. Ball loose on the floor, recovered by the Cadets.
Baker.
And then another jump ball. And that should be the Aces.
But I don't think it is, B.
The scoring table
goes the other way. You're right.
You said the scoring table made sure, was that a jump ball? And then when they said yeah, they were like, well, in that case,
yep,
white ball. Now the Aces
are beating the heck out of the ball in the floor.
And Kroll's going to draw another foul.
24, Barnum, the third.
That'll be her third. Team foul number 6.
Her third, team 6. Line shooting 2, number 15, Molly Kroll.
Norton's getting ready to check back
Brenner and Norton.
Returning for the Cadets, number 10, Morgan Gordon, and number 21, Cody Brenner. Returning for the Aces, number 12, Izzy Smith.
Kroll with one more.
Hilltop wins this game. It's going to be free throws.
And she misses them both again. Under 4 minutes, so we're past the halfway point of the 4th quarter.
Norton in the lane, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Kroll.
Slow it down and keep it under control. Keep the ball in front of you.
Travel.
Valena, she's been dancing on the ragged edge of that a few times tonight, and they give her the whistle this time.
She looks like she's beat.
Yep. Oh, Smith with a nice pickoff and a feed.
Oh, nice play. That was a great play. Good teamwork.
That woke the crowd up a little bit.
Yeah, it did.
It was good to see that happen.
36-29 Aces. Wow.
Almost.
That was a travel.
Yeah.
Returning for the Cadets, number 24, Sarah Barnum, in for the Aces. Number 22,
Out of bounds, so either way, Cadets get the ball back. 2:43. Back to a 7-point game. And Valena almost with the steal. Bergman and Slattery will come back into the game for Phillips and Valena.
Saving fouls.
Norden getting ready to handle the inbounds.
Roll back. Boy, Kral's just been a rebounding machine.
Too much on it. And we're going to have another jump ball underneath the basket, and that should be Hilltops.
Look at this. Again.
Smith. And she'll draw the foul. Nice play by Izzy Smith doing to pull up and let the defender slap her on the wrist.
Her third, team 7.
That'll be number 3 on Horton. And number 7. So the Aces in the bonus now, as well as the Cadets. In and out for Izzy.
Returning for the Aces, number 11,
Slattery out of the game and Valena back. 2:01 remaining.
There we go.
(37-29), an 8-point lead. Norden. Cross court, stolen by Bergman. That's it. Smart.
Timeout.
That was smart on Bergman's part.
timeout Hicksville, full-time.
Pull up and control the ball
Yep.
for a little while.
Let her teammates catch up. You've got the lead. You do not need
Yeah.
to
right.
do the run and gun. You can take your time and run your offense.
Yep.
So a full 1 minute timeout as, again, we're under 2 minutes to go here in this varsity contest. Aces leading by 8, 37-29. Both teams in the bonus. 17 fouls on either side. Aces, after this break, will have 1 timeout remaining for the balance of the game. And the Cadets still have 3 timeouts that they can call. 3 times they can stop the clock. And we'll see how this goes down the stretch run, because
8 points isn't much when
depending
it's
on
pressure time.
depending on how things go.
Because you said something about it getting ragged earlier.
Yep.
This could really get ragged
Yes,
now.
indeed. Because, I mean, if you're playing a team that's having a hard time converting free throws and you want to foul them to get the ball back and send them to the line and maybe start working your way back in, That's
You know who to foul.
yeah, and that's a strategy that Hilltop could very well implement here in the last 90 seconds of this contest.
Especially, you should be keeping track of that because, like, Crawl is 1 for 10. So you got to know she's the one you want to foul.
Yep, and with Molly, that's not a difficult task because she gets the ball a lot and she goes to the hoop.
Yeah.
Phillips inbounds it to Slattery. And again, the Ace is going to slow it down a little bit. Phillips to Crawl. And they're going to again work the wheel a little bit.
Take it to the hoop.
There we go. Yeah. Avery Slattery makes it a 10-point game.
We're going to foul Horton.
And Valena will pick up her 4th.
There was no real need for that because she was out there on an angle putting a ball up while she was in the air.
Misses it. Germain getting ready to check back in. And here comes Monroe for the Aces, also checking in for Hilltop number 4, which is Jocelyn Jones.
From the JV team. She was a starter in the JV game.
Yep.
And she's out there for fouls. Both of them are missed. The ball's down. Molly grabs it and it's tied up.
And it'll be a jump ball, so they don't get the foul on Crawl.
They could have easily enough.
And the Aces get the ball on the
It's
possession
press
arrow.
time.
Minute 10.
Go.
Crawl. There you go. Well, that'll make him think about trying that again.
Wonderful game for Cobb Molly. Wonderful game for Molly.
Under a minute now, Norden.
Horton inside to Norden.
Up and good.
And they want a timeout.
It's 11.
41-31.
It's 11 for Norden as she gets into double figures.
Got 47 seconds left. 41-31.
I've got 13 for young Miss Crawl.
Yes. I've got that too.
Yes. 9 for Avery Slattery. She's on the edge of double figures.
You know, the killer of that is she would be at 20 if she could shoot free throws.
That's true.
Because she's 1 for 10.
Yeah. Well, over Christmas break, if her big brother is able to take some time, he might be getting ready for a bowl game. I don't know. But they might be out there shooting some free throws. I wouldn't be surprised if Josh Freese has them shooting free throws for a while at their practice on Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah.
And the way the JVs were shooting, they might want to have them play a few games of horse.
She didn't move at that line. I'll show you what I'm talking about. When she shoots and she's over here, she puts the ball up. And if she would just move, and it comes down over here, if she would just move a couple inches to her left, it would move
the arc
the
would
angle
be
would
just
change.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
So 47.6 seconds.
Slattery
Aces
to
with
inbound.
the ball, and they're going to do it again.
At least they
kept
control of it. 44-9.
Slapped out of bounds by the Cadets, so it'll still be Ace's ball.
I can't believe they let them throw that.
I would have thought that they'd
Yeah.
thought about that after what happened the last time.
You're right. Phillips backing it out.
And they're going to make him come out and get him.
Don't do anything dumb, girls. No stupid fouls.
I think they're going to try to, as much as possible, keep the ball in the hands of their better free throw shooters.
Timeout by Hicksville.
And that'll be the last time the Aces can stop the clock. So Freese is going to, Josh Freese going to set up the end game strategy here.
I guess.
So that they're up by 10. They're in the bonus, but it's not double bonus, so it'll be 1 and 1 if they're fouled. So they want to, you want to make them come out and have to come after you, come get you.
You know, the coach is telling them, though, to stay away from them if they get the ball.
Yeah, just let them.
Just leave them go.
Yeah, there's only 30 seconds, so.
They can't score that many points in 30 seconds.
Yep, so back off. Don't go over the back, or don't hack away, throw the elbows and the rebounds.
Yep. Just be nice, ladies.
Yeah.
I am truly
Like I said, if nothing
impressed.
else, let them take the shot and just give them some pressure, just enough to slow them down a little bit as they come up the floor. You know? Let them get the rebound and then just slow them down as they move down the floor. Slattery gets
That's okay. Don't foul her.
Up and in. And timeout immediately called by Hilltop.
Now we're at 28 seconds.
Norden.
Now we'll see if they leave them throw it long again.
Yeah. So Aces will have the ball underneath the hoop in the inbounds play. We come out of this full 1 minute timeout, and only one timeout remaining for the Cadets.
That's why they give it to them, because they'll use it.
Yep. Check to make sure our camera guy is still awake.
Barely.
He's doing okay.
I haven't seen him run to the concession stand lately.
With all the candy he put away, he's probably got the sugar jitters pretty good, I would think.
Yeah, you stand there, you be a stud, man. Okay. So we are within 10 seconds of being ready to go.
The Cadets break their huddle first, and they head out onto the floor. I've got Norden, Barnum, Brenner, Horton, and Baker out on the floor. Leanna Baker. It'll be
the other
Valena.
Baker girl must have really got smacked in the face.
Yeah. So Valena bouncing it in, and that's going to be Avery Slattery getting waylaid, and that'll be all for Morgan Norden. She's done for the night. So she will foul out with 13 points to her credit at 26.5 seconds left in the game. And Slattery will go to the line to shoot 1 and 1.
She's not leaving the floor. Now she is.
Now she is. He was wondering if she was going to get away with one.
Yeah. Girl coming in from the JV team again. Let's see.
Number 21.
Connolly.
Was that 31 now?
Yep.
Yep, Connolly.
Baker shot no good. A rebound.
And another foul.
Jump ball.
Oh, a jump ball. And that
Going
will
to Hilltop.
be Hilltop with 12.7 seconds. Smith's going to come in. Slattery, sit down. She got her hair mussed a little bit, but did a good job in there.
Yes.
Kept her composure. There's a shot.
Offensive foul.
Count, no bucket.
No bucket. That had to be.
That's 21. Brenner. That's only her first personal foul.
Yep. Ball control. Aces get it out of bounds.
Need to get personnel on and off the court.
Valena, how far can you throw it?
In.
Bergman.
Bergman loses the ball. Shot, no good. That'll be the ball game.
Yes, it will be. And the Aces finish this one 41-33 on top. Played a nice fourth quarter. Scored 10 points to 9 for the Cadets. Do some quick stats here.
Yeah. We're adding up feverishly. Okay, I think I've got the unofficial scoring for the Lady Cadets. They were led in scoring by their senior, Morgan Norden. She fouled out with a little over 26 seconds left to go in the ball game, but before she did, she put in 5 field goals and a 3-pointer for 13 points total. Next in line, Alex Horton. She was pretty quiet in the first half with just 3 free throws, but she added a bucket and a couple more free throws in the second half to finish up with 7 points tonight. Then Holly Germay with 5, all of them in the first half, all from the free throw line for 5 total. 3 points each from Cody Brenner and also from Leanna Baker, and a bucket and 2 from Sarah Barnum for their 33 points here tonight. On the Aces side, Jim is feverishly battling away here. For the Aces, I had the leading scorer as Molly Krall. Molly with 6 field goals and a free throw for 13 to tie her with Morgan Norden for top scoring honors here at the Red Zone tonight. Right behind her with 9 points, Avery Slattery on a couple of buckets, a couple of free throws, and a 3-pointer. 2 free throws and 2 buckets for Lindsey Bergman, so she finishes up with 6. A 3 and a 2 for Kennedy Phillips for 5 tonight. After that, 4 points for Izzy Smith and 2 points each for Macy Eicher and for Kennedy Valena, both of them getting those from the free throw line. So I'm not sure how the free throw shooting went, Jim.
I'll have it for you in a second here.
But yeah, the Aces, I know the Aces getting 11 free throws for the game and 12 free throws scored for the Hilltop Cadets. I have no idea how many
29.
Total shots they took.
29.
So all in all, a nice non-conference win for Hicksville tonight. And yeah, Jim, go ahead and fill in some of the other numbers here this evening.
Well, the numbers are, the secret is to make free throws. I mean, it just is. And it ends up, Hilltop made 12 out of 29 free throw shots. Hicksville had 11 out of 23.
So that was 17 points that the Cadets could have had.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Yeah, and a dozen for the Aces too.
And turn that around, and the Aces had one girl that missed 9.
Yeah.
So it's a matter of numbers that tell you whether you're going to be able to win or lose.
And really, right now, early in the season, we're playing non-conference games, not that big of an issue. But after the first of the year, when you get into conference play, and then when you're running, you're getting into the sectional tournament or whatever, you're going to want to be at the point where you're confident that, you're wanting to hit 60, 70% of your free throws.
Yeah, and you want those people coming out on stepping to that line and being confident that they're going to sink them.
And just making it second nature. So I think maybe some work that needs to be done on that for both sides of the ball, and we're gonna see if we can. We'll see if we can get Josh Freese up here to talk for a little bit about the game and how the season has been going so far. As he's going to make his way up here.
We'll get the man of the hour up here. See what words of wisdom we can get from him.
Yes, indeed. And then we'll wrap things up here and get ready to head back to the barn for the evening. But again, a good-looking win for the Lady Aces here tonight, and hopefully that'll give them a little bit of a momentum push too, because again they've got a tall order coming their way on Thursday when the Lady Golden Bears are going to be here.
Right. What? No, you don't have. The camera's up there, so you can.
I'm not going to look at it.
Okay. If you don't want to look at it, you don't have to.
I got to look at Chris during the day. I don't want to look at him now.
Hey, congratulations.
Thank you.
That was big, man. That was big.
Yeah, it was good to get that monkey off our back. We let one slip away from us against Continental a few weeks ago. You know, we had a pretty bad first quarter against them, and just wasn't enough time to squeak it out. But glad to get this one. A lot of things to work on. And the girls know that, but they're happy with this win. They're happy to go out there and fight hard. You know, one of the things that we talked about after Fairview, we started the game really well against Fairview, but then we let off. And we talked about we have to extend that. We've got to play more minutes with that intensity. You know, it's not just 4 quarters. It's 32 minutes. You know, I thought we did a much better job. I thought we played a complete game as far as our level of intensity.
Right.
Now we got to play a much smarter game. We got to play a better team game defensively. You know, when we're playing that intense, you might get back cuts and stuff like that. We've got to make sure that our help defense is on the backside. And but I'm proud of their perseverance, sticking it out and holding that lead. And Hilltop Hilltop started to chip away. They won the third quarter. We came back and played well in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I watched them when they played striker, and they did the same thing. They started coming back in the second half, and they were down 15 and came back and only lost by 2. So they really played well that night, I thought. But your team just out-hustled them, I thought. Izzy, she was all over the place, and Molly Crawl, she was unbelievable. She made a junior move on the floor.
Yeah, she's really been growing a lot, and you know, it's tough for Kinsey to be on the sideline and watch. She wants to be out there. I had a chance to chat with her before the game, and you know, we always talk about let's find our silver linings. Let's find out, you know, let's find some positives in this. And as much as it stinks to be on the sideline, look at the growth that your teammates are able to you know, experience, because now a little more pressure's on them. And I told Kenzie from the start of the season that pressure's going to be put on you whether you like it or not.
Right.
She's a good ball player. Her teammates look to her at times to get things done. Well, now with her being out these last 2 games, the girls they're stepping up big, and that's only going to help us in the long run. She's anxious and eager to get back, and we're just as eager to have her back.
You could just see Crawl just kind of getting more confidence all the time during the ball game, because she kept going inside and pulling down rebounds after rebound, and she was scoring. She had 13. You know.
And you know, a lot of those shots tonight, I mean, by the time she's a senior, a lot of those things are going to be falling. And she takes the ball to the hole with, you know, a lot more confidence and authority. So she had an outstanding game with that Kenny Valenta. Everybody. Everybody who stepped on that floor definitely improved in many areas, and that's what we preach day in and day out, and get better every day, and each one of them did.
Definitely a team win that way.
Amen.
Yeah, I'll bet you're going to be shooting free throws. So.
We are.
Yeah.
We are.
Yep, that's a great game. It's a great game to watch.
All right. Thanks, you, Jim.
Yep, thank you.
Coach Freese, and again, really pleased. Great team effort, and knows what he needs to work on. Knows that again, he's kind of on the right track, looking
Yeah.
good. So,
yeah, really good. Excellent.
so yeah. So let's. We're just about the last people here in the gymnasium.
Yes.
So we'll say a big thank you once again to Misters Haught and Overmeyer, the co-athletic directors in the Hicksville Athletic Department, making us again feel very welcome and always great to work with. Thanks also to the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships here in Hicksville, Ohio, underwriting our basketball coverage this evening. And with that, we'll throw it back to Jim Meyer one last time. Aces pull one out, 41-33. Jim.
Yeah, Jim Meyer isn't here.
Not
but
Jim Meyer.
I am.
Jim SILER. I'm flashing back to my old radio days.
No kidding.
I used to work with Jim Meyer
Yeah.
years back when dinosaurs walked the earth.
I remember. I remember the dinosaur age, yes. Well, anyway, this is Jim SILER along with Bill Murphy and our astounding cameraman, Chris Warner. And the Aces won again tonight for the first time this season, 41-33. So we'd like to say good night and good sports.